100 Oklahoma High School Sports, and I just want to say good luck to everyone in the state tournament.
Let's get it.
Let's go. Welcome to Keep It 100 Oklahoma High School Sports. I'm here on this special night before the high school state playoffs begin. They already had the Class A and Class B, but this is where all the big boys and girls get to play this week. Some be playing at the Big House, and some be playing over at Lloyd Noble. And it all kicks off tomorrow, folks. You hear me? Tomorrow, Thursday.
This will be up on Thursday, so the day that you're watching this, tournament's kicked off.
Hey, we got some big-time games going on, man. I'm excited. We're going to go through these brackets real quick. We'll have a special guest, the El Reno coach, Jennifer Douglas herself, probably the hottest team out there in 5A. She's going to have to do some magic to get to the championship because the team that knocked her off last year, Sapulpa, she would have to meet. If they both win in the first round, they would meet each other in the second round of semifinals, folks. And I tell you, last year, Sapulpa kind of put it on them a little bit, and we'll talk to her. They ended up getting beaten, by 18 points. We want to find out, is she 18 points better this year to find a way to get in that state championship? And we'll have our picks. As you can see tonight, we have our special team color zone. I'm representing the Bombers. He's representing the Yellow Jackets, and you know who he's representing. He
representing them Titans.
I'm sorry. My fault. Let me tell you this again.
That's how much he loved y'all Yellow Jackets.
No, I was talking about E because he brought that damn towel out. I'm representing the Bombers. Archie's representing the Carl Albert Titans, and you know who E's representing. The gold standard Yellow Jackets. He got his towel out. Show him your towel, E. I
already showed it to him. I showed it to him right there.
Yeah, there he goes.
Read that for me, Tony. What's that say right there? What's that say?
That's that gold standard.
It says some standard.
That's that gold standard.
Well, you know who they
know why?
Hey,
why?
They're bringing home that gold ball this year.
Let me tell you something, real folks. Let me tell you something, folks. He talks about gold standard, right?
Right.
But who has the real gold in them?
Oh.
Black and what?
That's a mustard, bro.
Black and what?
That's a mustard.
That says what?
Where
my Bombers at? Yeah. Where my Bombers at? Who? Where my Bombers at? Yeah. Well, folks, we're going to get this show kicking off, like I said, on this Wednesday night, right before the high school state playoffs, man. I'm excited, man. Some great games. I went out last weekend and caught the Midwest City Dale City game in area. I got to see the Midwest City Bomber girls play against El Reno. And I just tell you, man, Jennifer Douglas had a young lady that put on the show. And I'm not talking about, I thought it was Christmas, baby. The lights were lighting up because the scoreboard was lighting up. And Ashley put up 41 points against that Bomber D. And I just tell you, that Bomber D didn't have it. But I know Coach Malone and her staff, Coach Knight, will go in the lab and get things right because that's who I got picking in my 6A girls. I got El Reno and Midwest City playing in the state finals. Believe me, folks, Midwest City will knock off the Carl Albert Titans.
Oh, no.
I love you, Coach Rich, but the Bombers are going to come back and they're going to get it done because they played a tough schedule, and El Reno is going to find a way to knock off Sapulpa, and guess what? Those two's going to meet in the state finals.
Tony.
Am I going too fast?
Tony, hold on. Okay. Since Coach Richie showed us some love and gave us an opportunity to interview him.
Yes, sir.
How about if he wins, go against your pick, we can, bring him in here and he put like a pie in your face or something.
He can do that. That.
Yeah.
Okay. You know why?
Why?
Because I keep it what?
100?
I'm stumbling over my words.
100. But we'll start from the top, folks. Like I said, we're going to have a great show. I got my man Big E and I got my man Big RT.
Yes,
and we're going to get this place rocking and rolling because, hey, guess what?
What?
It's supposed to be some snow or some ice on the ground.
Man.
We're going to get it hot enough that it's going to melt and they're going to be able to play the games. That's what we do here at Keep It 100 Oklahoma High School Sports. So we're going to start from the top. And we'll go from there.
Let's get it.
So, hey, we're going to start off with the girls 6A bracket. We all kind of did a little thing. We're going to have a little bit of fun with this. Yep. You're going to start off. You got Bigsby and Edmond Memorial. I'm taking Bigsby over Edmond Memorial. And then you got Mustang over Union. And I tell you right now, Katie and the Mustang, Broncos over there, they got things hot. And I got Mustang winning it all in the 6A girls state championship. What you got, RT?
I'm going to take Memorial on that against Bigsby. It's March Madness.
March Madness, and you take it upset. But I'll tell you right now, Bigsby was there last year with some bunch of freshmen and sophomores, and I think, hey, they've been in the tournament. They kind of know what's going on, so I think they're going to find a way to get there. But, hey, I just think Mustang's going to be too much for them, and Mustang's going to find a way to knock off Choctaw because I think Choctaw is going to knock off Sand Springs. They got, then they're going to go against that tough team, Edmond North, that everybody's been talking about. It's been ranked number one all year, only lost one game this year, and that's to that that class and SS team, that's a 418. But I think Edmond North got some stuff to prove. But I think the Yellow Jackets, hey, they got beat by Mustang. They're going to meet up with Mustang again in the championship. And I think Mustang is just too much for the Yellow Jackets.
What you think, E?
Too much.
Man, you know who I got, but let's start here. I got Bixby beating Edmond Memorial.
Okay.
I got Mustang beating Union.
Okay.
Okay.
Got Choctaw beating Sand Springs.
Okay.
All right.
Y'all, okay.
And then Edmond North beating Stillwater.
Okay.
So now we got Bixby versus Mustang. I'm gonna take Mustang,
there you go.
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take Choctaw over Edmond North.
Gold standard.
Gold Standard, and you know that Gold Standard gonna show up again Saturday at noon.
Okay.
They're gonna bring that gold ball
Okay.
back to the real gold.
Okay. Then we get Kylie back on here.
Okay, we
Get
get
Kylie
back.
on here,
But-
get
but-
Carly
hey,
Gastaway
hey,
on
here. Slow your roll real quick.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Water
Because
break.
You're talking about beat Edmond North. I got the same thing, but man, Mustang just put it on on Choctaw just a couple weeks ago. So what do you think that they can do to fix that?
It's hard to beat a team twice.
Man, this ain't football.
It don't matter if this is football, basketball.
Golf or
You know,
tennis, huh?
yeah,
But
I mean,
I just think Katie.
it's hard to beat.
Katie is a state champion. She's won. She's won over at Midwest City, the real black and gold.
Okay.
And now she's taking those Mustang Broncos, and she's lost some games, but man, she got those girls playing good ball right now, and she's a winner. When you play for the Bombers and you with the Bombers,
You got Bomber
you
Magic.
got that Bomber magic.
Yeah.
Choctaw ain't got that magic.
Uh-oh.
You still you waving up
Uh-oh.
that towel. I mean, they taking that because I think Choctaw got a good team, and I told you earlier, Choctaw will beat
Yes, you did.
Edmond North, but after what Mustang did to Choctaw, I don't think they can beat them. I just don't think they can beat them right now. I mean, they might play 5 times.
You don't think they just had a bad game that
They
day?
might have a
Everyone
bad
has
game,
one.
but you know what, man? I just think Mustang's hot, man. This is the time. You just said it earlier. March what?
Madness.
When you get hot,
Which
in
is
February-
exactly why
There we go.
I
Talk
think
to
Choctaw's going to win.
me. There we
Because
go.
this is the best team Choctaw's had since Anna Lanusa graduated.
No,
Okay,
you're right. They got some players. They got some pieces.
You got Jasmine down in the post, and if
Post
you haven't
game.
seen her play, I mean, it's like
Hey.
I wouldn't want to be
but
in the
I'm
post
gonna
with
tell
her.
you the only thing that hurts Choctaw, they play at a slow pace.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
you got
slow and steady wins the race.
Oh man.
Oh,
because if you get
okay.
behind, you got to play catch up, and they're not a catch up team. You know, they're playing that slow
Oh.
pace. I'm just telling you right now.
Hey.
We heard it. You'll hear it next week when we announce that winner of that scholarship. We narrowed it down to about 3 or 4 people. And I just tell you, it's getting hot. You think this basketball tournament's hot? Hey, picking this winner for the scholarship, man.
It's tough.
You have no idea.
It's tough though, man, because
No
everybody
idea.
wrote a great, and we all kind of pick some of the same people. But I know people's like, when is it going to come out? But you know, hey, we told you, hey, you know, right after the state championship,
We got to get through this madness before we
Jump
get through
into-
the Keep It 100 scholarship madness.
That's
Look
good
at all
stuff,
these
though.
papers, man.
That's good stuff. Everybody that did it, I'm proud of you, though.
Very
But, hey,
proud.
I'm going with Mustang in the state championship 6A girls. Who you got, RT?
You know what?
You know who?
I'm going to have to ride with E on this and go with that gold standard, man.
Hey, y'all keep riding. But you know what, man? You know what?
He riding with the
I
gold
got me a
standard this
Popeye's chicken sandwich, and we ain't got one while it's starting to get kind of hot. And,
Oh.
and you put some of that little buffalo spice with the
Okay.
pepper on it. That's better Popeye's chicken sandwich right
Let's
now.
get it.
Bet.
Okay, so let's jump down to these boys real quick.
Yep.
Good shout out real quick, man. I want to give Moore some love, man, making it to the state championship. I know they got Coach Rodney on the team, man. You know, he was, once again, he was a Bomber. You know, one over there with Coach Evans when he was over there with the Memphis City Bombers. He's been to a couple different schools. He was up at Norman, but now I think he's on that Moore staff. And those guys are young, and they just found a way to get in the state championship. Anything can happen. So you have
Guess
Booker
what?
T.
Lenny Burke going to get some get back.
Hey, we're gonna get there.
Yeah,
We're gonna get there.
okay.
So, you know, you got Booker T going against Norman North. You know, Norman North took one of Midwest City's top players, and he's over there with over at Norman North now. But, you know, me and RT kind of talked about this the other night. Thank you. Was it
KO.
KO was still with the
Kevin
Bombers.
Overton.
With Seabach and those guys, man.
Right.
Artest and know some of those guys, man, what they be
Man.
doing. I tell you, man, they're doing some big things. But I tell you, that 5A boys, woo, it's
Yeah,
hot.
yeah.
Boy, it's hot. It's
Definitely in that Mid-Dale area.
it is hot, man. It's like hot. It's like cooking chicken at Church's Chicken and Popeye's Chicken because that grease is hot.
That hot?
It's that hot. I don't know who's gonna win, man. It's wide open. But you know, we're on 6A. But I'm just saying, when we get to that 5A, it's real hot. But you got Booker T taking on Norman North. I took Norman North.
Oh, you really in March Madness.
I took Norman North. And then you got Edmond North, which Edmond North ain't like their girls going against Jinx. Jinx is always good in everything they do. So I got Jinx beating up on Edmond North, and then I got PC West. You know, guess where that Lenny Burke went to school?
That Bomber Magic.
Bomber Magic. He's taking that Bomber Magic over to the PC West. Congratulations to Alexander getting the PC West.
Oh, that's football.
Hey, that's football. Hey, we'll get him on this show.
2009, I believe he
he did
was runner up in 2010. He was a champion, or vice versa. So he got that champion pedigree.
He's won over at Douglas. He went over to St.
He did John Marshall and St. Philip.
Not St. Philip is God dang it.
St. Mary.
I think it's a private school.
Yeah, it is. But
he went over there and won over there too. So the guy's a winner. So him taking on that PC West, taking that PC West job, man, he got a lot of work to do. But if there's anybody that can turn it around, and Lenny did the right thing going on and getting a good coach that can get it turned around. So I'm excited to see where that goes.
It was St. Mary's.
St. Mary's. I'm glad that that we can talk football here a little bit, but it's still basketball. But I'm gonna tell you, Lenny Burke will take on the Moore Lions that just got there. But hey, Moore, you're gonna come up short maybe next year. But hey, Lenny's on a mission right now. So
because you see his Twitter post. He said the table's set. Let's eat.
Let's eat. Let's go to eat. Let's eat. And he's lost some tough games. Hey, the Bombers just beat him twice this year. He's lost some games. It's weird how this works. The Bombers beat them twice. He beats Dell City twice, but the Bombers can't beat Dell City. Man, you scratch your head like, what's going on? But it's all about that matchup. So then you got Edmond Memorial taking on Edmond Santa Fe, two Edmond teams. But I'm going to guess what? Edmond Memorial boys always find a way. They got one of the better players in the state, so that should be a good matchup. So then you'll have Norman North taking on Jinx. I think Jinx is just too much for Norman North, and I think Jinx would knock them off. Then you're going to have PC West versus Edmond Memorial. And then like Archie just said, Lenny said, let's eat, and guess what?
Back up.
Okay. So
I forgot. We are in madness. You picking Norman North over Booker T. Washington?
I'm picking him over Booker T. Washington.
Nah. I'm going to just go straight to the finals. Hey, man, I got Booker T. Washington against Lenny Burke, PC West.
Who wins?
I'm gonna have to ride with Burke, man. That's the Midwest City love. You know what I mean?
Midwest City love, man. But I tell you though, I don't think Booker T's gonna get past Norman North. I think Norman North is gonna come out. They're gonna give everything they got. They're gonna run out a little bit of gas, and I just think Jinx is gonna knock them off, and then Jinx and PC West is gonna play. And guess what? PC West gonna get Lenny, gonna get him another one.
What you think, E?
I think it's gonna be. Man, I'm gonna just go game by game here. I got Booker T over Norman North. I got Jinx over Edmond North.
See?
And I wouldn't be surprised if Moore beat PC West. Moore's been playing some good basketball.
That's what I'm talking about. You going out there on the limb.
I'm gonna go with Moore, and I'm gonna go Edmond Memorial over Edmond Santa Fe. And then in that Moore Edmond Santa Fe game, Edmond Memorial, sorry. I got Edmond Memorial, and then Jinx Booker T. Washington. I got Booker T. Washington, so that's Memorial versus Booker T. Washington in the state championship, and I got Booker T. winning it all.
Well,
okay.
I like that, but you know what, man?
You didn't even have Booker T in the finals.
I ain't got Booker T. I got Booker T get beat first round. So, folks, you get to watch the show first, and then, you can tweet out on Saturday.
Booker
on
T,
Friday
where
morning.
you at?
You could tweet out on Friday morning and be like, man, that TJ was right, man. I don't know what he was drinking or smoking, but
let me tell you something. You know why I want Lenny Burke to beat Booker T? When Lenny was in high school, him, Casey Cartwright, Jamel, John Dow, John Paxson, they played in the state championship game against R.W. McQuarters, Ryan Humphreys, Eaton Thomas, and lost. So that'd be nice right there if he's able to play them in the finals and get some get back.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
He didn't win it when he was there, but he can win it as a coach.
There you go.
That's good time. That's big time stuff. Well, folks, we're going to make this even hotter. We're going to jump into this 5A bracket real quick.
Oh, yeah. Let's get it.
Man, hey, the 5A girls is hot, man. I'm telling you, it's loaded. And there's some great teams in this, man. You look at Sapopa. You look at, McAllister, El Reno, Grove. I'm sorry. That's not McAllister. That's Sapopa. Mac, El Reno, Grove, McAllister, Midwest City, Carl Albert, Will Rogers. If you sit here and you look at this bracket, there's no easy way to go. I mean, here you got Jennifer, Douglas wins her area, and she has to go against a team that beat her in the semifinals last year, in the semifinals to get to the state. You got Midwest City and Carl Albert that played each other once, but they know each other pretty well because they both all eat at the same Burger King, Brahms, and Taco Bell in the same area.
Yep.
So you got them in the second round. But I know everybody got to get by their first round.
Mm-hmm.
But you got some great first round matches. But you got Sapopa and Mac, and I got Sapopa over Mac. Then you got El Reno over Grove. And I tell you right now, if that young lady can put up 41 points against the Midwest City Bombers, she might be able to put up 60 against Grove. And that's keeping it 100. So then you got Midwest City. Then you got McAllister versus Midwest City.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Midwest City had to take the tough road. They lose an area to El Reno, and they come back and play, Saturday night and beat the team pretty bad, 72-26. It's kind of let them know they played the whole Guthrie. And, and the thing about Midwest City's girls, they played a 6A schedule all year, so now going and playing 5A teams like themselves, I just think that's why Midwest City has a good chance to hold that gold ball up this year because they've already played a tough schedule. Yes, they've been beat by Carl Arbor. Yes, they've been beat by El Reno. But, the El Reno game, it looks pretty bad. But at one point in time, that game was a 3-point game with 2 minutes left. El Reno ended up putting it on them and beating them 60-47. But I think if Midwest City can go in the lab and find a way to shut down that young lady, Miss Thompson, that put up 41 points against them when she meets them in the finals, because I think Midwest City will play Carl Arbor in the semifinals and get a revenge. And believe me, I love my Bombers, I love my Titans, but it's gonna be tough. But I want to see Looney and some of them young ladies, go out there and get them a state championship. Because when's the last time Midwest City won a state championship? 2016 when Katie was there. The Mustang coach, I think that's the last time they won one. And I'm not.
And you think they're gonna do it this year?
Midwest City?
Yeah,
I think they will. I really do. You don't think they will? I love the way
you just gonna overlook the Titans like that? Huh?
Well, let me tell you about the
Man,
Titans.
Coach Richie,
Coach Rich.
we're gonna put that pie in his face, man. We know.
So we got a couple minutes before we bring Miss Douglas on.
Yep.
Why do you guys think that Carl Arbor will beat Midwest City? I don't have no inside game because
I never said that.
Midwest City got a young lady.
Because they've already done it.
Hey man, RT, they
That's
beat
why.
talking about RT. They beat him in the early year when girls were hurt, beat up, and all that. Midwest City got a young lady, Douglas, that's an inside player, probably about 5'10", 5'11", maybe 6 foot. If they feed her the ball, Carl Arbor ain't got nobody that can hold her.
Okay.
They ain't got nobody that can hold her. They ain't got no.
Where was she at when they beat them the first? She wasn't ready.
She's a sophomore. She's played some games. She got some games under her belt.
Oh, so now she ready?
Is she ready?
Okay.
She ain't a sophomore no more. She a junior.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just telling you, Carl Arbor, I watched him play against Dell City. And don't get me wrong, Carl Arbor's good. They can shoot. They can flat out shoot the ball. But RT,
yes,
you
sir.
going into now? Listen,
I'm listening.
Listen to me. A great Wizard friend of mine told me it's different to play that game in a high school arena. They're gonna be playing that game on Friday at 7:30 in the Lloyd Noble.
Mm-hmm.
That's the arena. If you ain't shot in there and you ain't been in there, guess what?
You talking about a school with the culture of being a champion? What are you talking about, man?
That's an OSU fan that didn't have.
Talking about RT.
I
don't see Carl Arbor having Coach Rich. I ain't hating. I don't see Carl Arbor girls having any banners yet for basketball. So
this year,
talk about
this year,
football,
this year,
track, and all that other stuff. But I'm just telling you, man. I just think going into an arena that you have not shot in, and your first time shooting in that arena is going to be Friday night. But Midwest City can post to put the game in a post hand, and that's an easy little.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you got to get it there first, but we'll see.
Okay. Hey, I'm doing my bracket. I'm having El Reno and Midwest City in the finals. Midwest City beats El Reno.
Wow.
Midwest City Bomber State champion.
Wow.
What you got, RT?
No, I'm riding with the Titans.
So you think the Titans are going to beat El Reno?
Say that. Yeah.
Who you got, E?
I got the same championship matchup that you got. Midwest City versus El Reno.
That's what I'm talking about.
But I got El Reno winning it all. So,
all right.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
In my eyes, I watch a lot of these girls play. I think Carl Arbor's tough, but I think when Carl Arbor has played some tough teams, they've lost to the bigger 6A teams. Granted, they're 5A, but I think Midwest City's played a tougher schedule. I think El Reno. I really think that El Reno Sapopa game is going to be a tough game, so it's going to take a lot Alana Reno to, you know what I'm saying, to become a champion because you got to give everything you got. You got to think that team beat you by 18 points. They got pretty much everybody coming back. Carl Albert is lost to, you know, you can call, I mean, you say Memphis City's lost to big sister Carl Albert. It's time for them to make a statement and put the foot down. Say they're the new queens of 5A. So, congratulations to the Memphis City Bomber girls winning the state championship. Our team might not agree. That's why
he's speaking it into existence.
That's why he's going through his phone because he don't want to hear the truth. But let's get into these boys. So, you know, the boys will tip off tomorrow at 3:30. You got Memorial. A tough game.
Yeah.
Middle City, hey, plays the
You
number
still
one
confident, though?
Middle City boys are tough to start the season.
Seabach going off in that game.
Hey, Memorial and the Bombers. I have the Bombers with the upset. It's called March Madness, High School Madness. I got Middle City with the upset over Memorial. I got Southeast with Bishop McGinnis. Won't be a game. Southeast
Your last name must be Simpson because you're a homer. So
good one. He got him.
Hey, I got my jacket.
That was good.
Hey,
that was corny. I'm sorry. It's
so
all y'all
you
watching.
got,
That's pretty corny.
You got Southeast playing against Bishop McGinnis. I think Southeast is probably the hottest team in
Don't sleep on them.
5A. Knocked off the Titans earlier.
They didn't knock them off. They just woke them up.
They woke them up.
And I feel bad for the rest of the tournament.
So then you got Collinsville versus Carl Albert. Carl Albert should get by them. Then you'll have Dell City and Claremore. Dell City should beat them up. Then here we go. I got Midwest City versus Southeast. I love you, Bombers, but you're going down against Southeast. Seabach, great season, great year, done some great things, young man. But I just think Southeast is so hot right now, man. And there's the team that people really don't know about. And this weekend, people's going to get to find out who they are. Then you got Carl Albert versus Dell City.
Rematch.
A homer. I just think Dell City is pretty good, but I think
Coach actually got them ready.
I think Carl Albert will find a way to knock off Dell City. You
know why they gonna do it?
Why is that?
Right now, and I hate to just keep saying this, but Carl Albert got the most current consecutive state playoffs appearances. I think from 2011, 2022, they've been in it. No other school right now it's got that consecutive streak that they have at the moment. So that's why I got to go for the Titans.
Well, I just think when watching that last Carl Albert Dell City game, Dell City won with a buzzer with like 4 seconds left on the clock. I thought Reed DeQuazy did a good job on Dell City's big man.
The quarterback. The quarterback.
Keeping him out of the post. Reed's a big kid. I mean, old boy's a 6'10" kid. Reed's probably 6'3", 6'4". But the body size, man, Reed just did a good job on the boards, and Reed can jump out of the gym. Man. And I just tell you, the point guard for Carl Albert, I think it's Jordan. Just a real good point guard. I just think, with Quincy, kid's a great athlete. I think
and Tayshawn, who just got his third D1 offer.
This kid right now is on fire, man. He's getting offers, and people starting to recognize what kind of athlete he is. Then you got Russell, coming off the bench and can knock down the shot from anywhere. I just think Coach Price and his crew, they do a good job, man. Don't take that from Lenny because, Lenny's a great coach. But I just think Lenny, both of these teams, man, got everybody coming back. I think Dell City got one senior. I think Carl Albert might have, a couple seniors, but, nothing that's in their starting lineup that's going to hurt them and turn them away because I think both teams will make a run again next year. But I just think, like you said, they both played each other just a couple of weeks ago. I think Carl Albert lost a tough one, but I think Carl Albert got that game circled. And believe me, all these teams got to get by their first match before they can get there. But I got Carl Albert and Southeast in the finals, and I got Southeast beating Carl Albert again. That's what you hear on 5A Boys.
So you just hating on both
Choctaw
and Carl
I'm
Albert.
not hating on them. How's it hating? You told me to pick a bracket, I'm picking a bracket. What you got, E?
Tony. So in the finals, I got Dell City versus Southeast, and I got Dell City winning.
Oh,
see, to me that's just an easy pick, man. You got to make this interesting, man.
How is that an easy pick?
He said that's a real keep it 100 pick.
Okay. Well, we have to take a quick break because I know
break.
we got Miss Douglas, so we'll be right back after what?
After one of these sponsors.
Keep it 100. What?
Oklahoma High School Sports.
Right back. Welcome back to Keep It 100 Oklahoma High School Sports on this Wednesday night, the night before the high school playoffs kicks off. Like
March Madness.
You've already had the Class A and Class B, but now you got down to the big boys and girls, man. Somebody's going to take home the gold ball. Somebody's going to take home the silver ball. Someone's not even going to make it out of the first round. But, hey, that's what it's all about, though. And we're here to keep it live and keep it hot because, hey, basketball season tells you, man, hey, school's almost out, young boys and girls, and guess what? We'll be off the track into
baseball.
To baseball. And I tell you right now, baseball's already kicked off. Some teams already 0-1. I know the Yellow Jackets got a pretty salty team with Coach Hawk over there. I know Coach Thompson over at Middle City, boys and girls track coach, and we're gonna have him on. And I think we're gonna plan on having a couple college, I'll say NFL players, but future NFL players. You hope we can have a young man from Carl Albert because RT loves his Carl Albert tights. Hope we can have Jason on. And there's another safety that we're talking about having on. What's that young man's name? The safety
From Oklahoma State.
Kanine.
He's man. He reminds me a lot of my boy. His motor doesn't stop, man. And his personality that he got. Everyone will be very interested to kind of, listen in to him, see what he got to say.
And see what it takes to get there, Sometimes it just don't happen every night, man. You got to fight, scratch and claw to get to that next level, and these guys are playing at that high level, so hopefully we can talk to them in the next couple of weeks. But, hey, we're going to keep this bracket going. We're going to jump down to this 4A girls and 4A boys, and then hopefully we can have the special guest here in a few minutes. But let's get this going on the 4A girls. You got Tuttle taking on Stillwell.
Yep.
I got Tuttle in that game. Then you got Kingfisher, salty team, boys and girls. They'll be taking on Weatherford. So I got Tuttle and Kingfisher in the second round. Then you got Holden Hall taking on Fort Gibson, and then I got Holden Hall on that game. Then I got Blanchard, and Blanchard, I love you. I mean, I think it's a nice little town.
It's gonna be ugly. Let's just get straight to it. Keep it 100.
You're taking on Classen. Who?
Yeah.
Hey, those girls are hot. I'm telling you right now, they want to win a state championship. Only team that's knocked off Edmond North this year, a 6A team, and here they are a 4A team, knocking off them at their home. So a great atmosphere game. If people that got a chance to go watch it, it was a great game.
They hit them with that rope-a-dope. You know what that is?
What's that?
That Muhammad Ali setup. Like I'm gonna be on the ropes. Like, yeah, you think you got me? I'm gonna take it. I'm
down
bobbing
by
and
15,
weaving, and then just came back and just hit him.
Down by 15 and got him. And got him. I got him. But hey, then you got the second round. The second round you'll have Tuttle taking on Kingfisher. I got Tuttle knocking off Kingfisher and making it to the state finals. And then you got Holland Hall going against Classen. And like I said, I'll tell you right now, Classen's on a mission. Then on that Saturday at 11:45 a.m. you'll have Tuttle Tigers taking on that Classen team, and everybody talk about Tuttle's being number one all year, and I think Classen got something to prove because how you number one all year? Tuttle is, but Classen's ranked in the nation. Explain that to me,
please. Somebody
explain that to me because that's when it comes on to that politics.
Yep.
That's that old buddy ball stuff.
Okay, well maybe they know something we don't.
What you mean?
So we gonna see.
Tuttle, you think Tuttle's going to knock? I know
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying they will, but we'll see Saturday.
But I'm just saying, if you're ranked in the nation, you should be ranked number one in your state.
True enough. And speaking of 4A, and have y'all checked out Ada? I know they not on here, they got a young lady on there, last name Richardson.
They gonna be nice.
Ball player.
She's just a freshman.
Yes.
So she got time.
That entire class
I know how that is in your freshman year,
high.
man. You don't get there, and they get you something to strive for, man. You got something. Sometimes you got to work to get there, and they got that team chemistry. These, the Classen girls, a lot of them has probably played youth ball together. Tuttle girls probably the same way. A lot of them probably been together, and so you got to build that chemistry. And guess what? You're gonna have a great ball game with Tuttle and Classen. But I'm gonna tell you right now,
what you gonna tell us?
Classen's gonna win.
I agree. What you got, E? What you think?
Honestly. That's what I was picking right there. Classen to beat Tuttle in the championship.
There you go. It's all that matters. Hey, you beat them in the championship. Hey, you get stuff done. And both teams got some players going places. I think Classen got a couple girls going to Division I. I think Tuttle got a girl. I think she's going to OU. So they both got some girls going to the next level. So I tell you right there, some good coaching, some good ball playing. But then we're going to jump down to these boys. And I tell you, Kingfisher boys, hey, they won it. They won it last year, right?
They've always been good.
Always been good.
Always.
Always been good. But hey, there's some sleepers in there. So you're gonna have Kingfisher taking on Blanchard, and it's so sad for Blanchard's boys and girls. They both gonna be going home the same night. So hopefully they will ride the same bus to save gas because gas prices is high.
Man, I had to borrow Cowboy Bill's horse out there. That's how I got over. That's why I was late.
Man, I just tell you right now, man, gas prices are high. You got to get a third job just to pay for gas. I just tell you right now. But I tell you, Blanchard, hey, great job getting there, man. I know you're a wrestling school and you're proving to become a little basketball. But hey, Kingfisher hey, boys is tight. But hey, I tell you right now, you see Kingfisher knocking off Blanchard. Then you got the Crossing Christian.
Yeah.
Taking on Holland Hall. Holland Hall, boys and girls must be pretty salty in the 4A class. But I got Crossing Christian taking on Kingfisher. Yeah. Kingfisher knocking them off. Then you go down, you got Mount St. Mary taking on Victory Christian. I think Mount St. Mary is one, is a good top program in the 4A. But I think Victory Christian is going to knock them off.
Agree.
Then you got Weatherford taking on Heritage Hall. Heritage Hall, man, I know you're known for your sports, but I just think that Victor Christian's gonna be a little bit too much for you. Hey, you ain't got the player no more. You ain't got the number one player in the state no more.
Alexander
gone.
Who's balling?
He gone.
He's balling.
He
over
balling
there at Creighton.
He at Creighton, but he ain't at Heritage Hall. So guess what?
What's that?
What?
But I mean, Heritage Hall has been doing pretty good. I want to say since 2014, 13, even when that kid Les Thomas was there. Which his dad is the game day host up there at OSU, but he was balling, and then Alexander picked up where he left off, and then Alexander's gone. I think they're going to continue. I think they'll be in the finals.
Oh, you think so?
No, I know so.
Okay, but I got Victor Christian. I got Kingfisher and Victor Christian in the finals, and I got Victor Christian winning it all over.
Who you got, Big E?
I got Kingfisher and Heritage Hall in the finals, but I got Kingfisher winning it all. And you know what's cool about Kingfisher?
What's that?
They're also the Yellow Jackets.
Uh-oh.
But they ain't got that.
Now,
so we might see 2 Yellow Jackets get a gold ball this year.
Last name Simpson? Is that what we doing? Is that, yeah.
I mean,
hey, Kingfishers, they've been doing their thing for a while now, though.
They have.
I think I'm justified in that pick.
Crossings has been doing really good.
Crossings is pretty nasty too. Yeah.
Big things in
Told y'all that's over there off that Quail Springs.
Quail Springs.
No, that Wireless Way out there. Yeah, deep out there. I done been out there before.
So let's jump into 3A. I'll let you start this one off.
Oh, was you talking to me or RT? Oh, sorry about that.
Big E.
My bad. So you got starting off with the girls. You got Lincoln Christian taking on Luther. I got Luther, or not Luther. I'm mixing up.
Luther Vandross? Go ahead.
They got that. They got that chicken.
Luther.
They got that chicken shack out there. I was thinking of Luther, or is it where it's at in Luther, isn't it? That chicken shack.
Yeah, it's in Luther. They got one in Luther. They got one in Harris.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing that Luther's got out there. But
pretty good food.
Maybe we should shoot a show from there.
Yeah,
we can do that.
There you go.
I'd be
all
down.
right.
But hey, folks, real quick, we talk about the show. We will be doing the show live here in another week or so when we find that winner. I think we're going to try to, with the winner we pick, we're going to try to go to their school and deliver them the check. Something that, like I said, we kind of narrowed down. We got a couple more people that's going to get their, not essays in, but, a couple people that we got on
put
the
in
board.
their input.
Just put in their inputs and kind of figure it out. Like I said, we got the check ordered. Like I said, got the money in the hand, so that's all good to go. My wife was kind of like, well, she, HR Jessica,
Jessica, shout out to
her. She was like, we don't have to do that quick because, what if they quit school? What if they don't go to school? And we want to get. That's why we want to give this to the best person that deserves the money. We want it to be. It's all about the essays. It's all about the school, the grades,
the community involvement,
everything.
Yeah.
But we don't want this to be, hey, we give you this money, then next time I see you, you got rims on your car. We want you to use this towards your education because that's the most important thing. We all can take that $1,000 and do something with it. And the guys that kind of was nicely and donated this money and helped to get this going. Eric Sanford, Brad Collier. Jeremy Woods over at Jackie Cooper, and then Shawnee go see him, and then a good friend of mine, Jeff Blake. Just love giving back to the kids. So we've been fortunate to give this, and do this because this is very cool, man. I mean, you could talk about, we get on here and we clown schools and talk about people, but at the end of the day, it's all about us giving back to the kids and everybody that put time in these essays and efforts and tell them a little about themselves. You learn a little bit more about that person, and you look at that person because everybody don't have the luxury life of parents can afford all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And that's something that we're looking at. We're looking at young men and women that worked and did everything right. You know, some of these stories is sad, but you know, I mean, you want everybody to win, but you only can pick one winner. Right. You know, and the sad thing about it, if you know, no matter who we pick, they're gonna say we're a homer.
But the thing about that is, and not to cut you off, I apologize
no, you're
for that.
fine.
We have like a committee, a panel, and we're reviewing everything. And honestly, how we went about doing it so far, we haven't picked a winner yet. We have select few who are reviewing everything from the sports they played, the information we received in the essays, and we're asking them to give us the top 3 to 5. And based on that, then together collectively, we come together, leaning more on them so that we're not biased. Because, like Tony stated, you know, Ethan's Yellow Jackets, both he and I graduated from Midwest City. My children go to Carl Albert, so we don't want to be biased or want anyone to think that. We want to make sure that collectively everyone comes to the table with why they think this individual is well deserving, and together we'll figure it out and pick the best one. But everyone who has applied is already a winner and deserves it.
I mean, and going to the next level, if it's trade school, if it's fireman school, if it's whatever you decide to do, you're a winner. You know, because like I said, college is tough, man. I mean, you know, you got Ethan that sits on this show with us every week, and you know, kudos to him, man. He's writing his first paper at Rhodes State, and you know, is getting his name out there. And he's just getting bigger and bigger, you know, and it's going to be so funny today that we can say, man, we used to be on the show with that guy. He's writing for the Daily Oklahoma, or he's on a sportscast show doing his own show. And then hopefully he can bring me an RTO and we can act up and be a fool. But, you know, the thing about it, though, man, this young man has come a long way, you know, from when he first started to where he's at now, man. He's part of us, man. He clowns and cuts up. But once again, you know, we like to thank every young man and young lady that participated in the essay, man, and keep following, keeping 100. Don't just do it because we'll give you $1,000, man. Give your input. That's something, you know, I was gonna say, you know, tell us what you like about the show. You know, I mean, just don't. Hey, I subscribe because I want to win your $1,000. What you like about the show, man? Because you know, last week, you know, we did a show. You know, we did the recap of the wrestling, and it ain't like when we do these shows. They're not like our football shows. Believe me, football shows we get tons of hits. You know, these are not as hits as like the football, but we still want you to follow because we are some funny cats and we do keep it 100 and we give kids love, man. I mean, every kid that's getting a scholarship, you know, believe me, you know, I know they gave me a hard time about the Yellow Jackets, but hey, I want to see every Yellow Jacket young man and women do well. And we got a couple Yellow Jackets.
You got a couple of Yellow Jacket graduates.
Yeah. I mean, I got a couple, and so I mean, it's not like I'm against Yellow Jackets. I'm always going to. If they call and say, Tony, I need you to do something, I'm here for them because at the end of the day, it's all about the kids, man. It ain't about nobody else, man. I mean, we clown here, but at the end of the day, it's about them young men and women. But we're going to finish up this Class A.
3A?
The 3A, I'm sorry, 3A. Class A 3A boys, and then kind of go from there, and hopefully we can get our special guests on.
Who you got to eat?
So 3A girls, man. I think I would have to take Lincoln Christian and Jones in the state championship.
Yes, sir. I already shouted out to Jenny Jones this morning. I said, good luck, young bomber, Jarman Rocket.
Jarman Rocket.
She's a young Jarman Rocket with me. We went
Where'd
to
she go to
City.
Elementary?
She went to Tinker Elementary. You know,
Tinker.
Her daddy was in the Air Force. You know?
Oh, okay.
I lived
she
off
made the
that.
right decision, became a Rocket before Obama.
Yeah, she did, and she was a Yellow Jacket, so he gave her some love.
Yeah.
She took that little Yellow Jacket pride and took it to Jones. But hey, you know, it's funny. I sent Jenny our scholarship deal, and she said, "Tony, that's a great deal, but I ain't got no seniors." I said,
wow,
girl, that's bad. You won it last year.
Yeah,
you won it last year.
Yeah,
you got a good chance to win it this year.
And then everybody returning
it back.
Yeah,
hey, you doing your thing, Miss Jenny Holbrook. You doing it, girl. I just tell you, Jenny she played basketball when it was 3-on-3, and she was good back in the day, a defensive player. But hey, Jenny, she can go. She can go. Yeah. But I tell you right now, man, what she's doing over at Jones wearing that green jacket, and she ain't wearing a Masters green jacket. She's wearing a state champion green jacket.
Okay. Okay.
So, Jenny, girl, I'm going to give you some love. I got you playing Bethel. Wildcats coach again. I love you. We'll talk football season, but your Bethel Wildcat girls are going to come up short to the Longhorn Jones girls. And I tell you, Jenny's a great coach, man. I'm telling you, a lot of people's going to try to come get her. I'm telling you, when some of these big 6A schools come open, people's going to be knocking on her door to come get her because, hey, she can coach. She can be an athletic director. She's that good. So good luck to her and the Jones Longhorns and Little Maples. Do your thing, girl. Go out there and shoot lights out. She can go. She can flat out shoot the ball. Jenny got a nice team.
Yeah.
She got a nice team. So good luck to the Jones Longhorn.
Good luck, Jones.
Yep. And then moving on to 3A boys, we got Oklahoma Christian School versus Veneta. I got Oklahoma Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Community Christian versus Washington. I think I'm going to pick Washington in the upset.
I took Washington. I took the Washington that one, Big E.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we got Marlowe versus Roland. I got Marlowe.
I took Roland.
Then we got Kingston.
Rolling.
Okay.
Oh man, you should start your own musical, Tony.
I should. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. And then you got Kingston versus Millwood. I got Millwood.
Millwood. Falcons, they coming back. Hey,
Yeah.
here we go. We're gonna see what you got. What you got, Big E? Keep
So
going.
so we're back. We got the Clash of the Christians. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
Oklahoma Christian School versus Community Christian. It's all right. It don't matter who wins this game because Jesus always wins in the end.
That's it. Keep it 100.
No, I'm playing, but I mean it is true. But the winner.
What? That was two. that was two.
Yeah.
That was two
I don't know.
good knee slappers.
I'm feeling a little,
All right.
man, feeling a little funny today.
Okay.
But
we appreciate you.
yeah. Just trying to spice. Normally I'm just too serious. Don't joke around.
You know what?
Try to loosen up a little bit.
Please do. We appreciate it.
Yeah. So, anyways, Oklahoma Christian will win that. I think they move on to the state championship and take on Marlowe.
No.
Yeah.
I got the Falcons in the championship.
I got the Falcons getting beat by Roland. I got Washington and Roland in the finals. I got Roland winning it all. Class 3A boys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Roland boys will win it all. Hey, it's called March Madness, High School Madness for a reason. And guess what? It's gonna be some upset.
Yeah.
Millwood has been there, but I tell you, man, I don't know if they've done enough this year. I like Washington because Washington right now. I mean, they're one of the hottest 3A teams that's out there. As far as their sports, and what they're going with the sports. I mean, I can see them moving up to the next class real quick because every year the boys are in the finals for football. So. And everybody that don't want to live in Norman is moving to Washington, and they got some real nice homes out there, got their own indoor facilities. So, but I think Roland will win it all, and then hey, that's your 3A state champion. You got Millwood,
Falcons.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Are you talking about the Atlanta Falcons?
Yeah.
Which Falcons are you talking about?
Millwood Falcons.
Okay, Millwood Falcons. Well, let's try to take a quick break and see if we get Miss Douglas on real quick, and then we can end it with the 2A girls and boys, and then talk to her. And so I know she's excited about what she got going tomorrow. Going to the state championship, and she can kind of tell you. I think she's been there the last 5 out of 6 years, and what is she doing in El Reno to get El Reno going? Because El Reno's not a big town. It's not like a place that everybody's trying to move to every week. So
man, they got a heck of a wrestling program. Shout out to Coach Jerome.
Yeah, Lewis. He does a great job. So, like I said, we'll be right back after what?
After one of our sponsors.
Keeping it 100.
Oklahoma High School Sports.
With 25 years experience in the industry, Linex Customs OKC is your one-stop shop for all your vehicle accessory needs. Specializing in spray-in liners, lifts, levels, wheels, tires, bed covers, and anything else you need to make your ride look and sound better. Call Eric and the boys at 405-778-8878.
Welcome back to Keeping It 100 Oklahoma High School Sports. We were trying to get Coach Douglas on. I think she's still trying to wrap up practice at the moment, so hopefully we can get that interview going. But if not, maybe we can schedule it for another time, maybe after the tournament once she wins it all.
Oh,
so,
okay. El Reno Indians, all right.
Yeah. So we're just gonna wrap it up with Class 2A. Starting off with the girls, we got Howe versus Fairland. I got Howe, and then we got Lada. I don't know, never heard of them. Versus Hooker. I'm gonna take Hooker.
Who you got?
Who
you got? You got who?
I took Hooker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great
name for a team.
A lot of hooker.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and then we got what's it? Then we got Dale versus Silo. I'm gonna take Dale.
All right. Who you got?
I took Dale. Dale's, is one of those unique teams they're here, right out of our backyard, it's right between Shawnee and, Bethel and all those,
Yep.
and they're known for their, baseball, girls softball, but I think Dale is doing some big things in basketball. I know the boys got a 6'9" kid, so you can see Dale's girls and boys are in the state championship. So I'm gonna take Dale.
All right. Then we got Merritt versus Pocola.
Pocola, I like that name.
I do too,
Why y'all like?
and I like saying it so much that I'm gonna move them on to the next round. So Pocola.
okay.
So I got Pocola and Hooker,
All right.
Man.
and I got Pocola winning it.
Let's get it.
All right. And then moving on to the board. Or was that your championship
What was that?
pick?
Yeah, I got Hooker and Pocola, and I got Pocola knocking off Hooker.
Oh, okay. Well, I got Howe winning it all. I think they'll beat Hooker in
How?
the semifinal.
I got
How?
Howe
How's
winning
that?
it.
Well,
How's
you
that
know,
possible?
they just, I don't know. They know how.
They
Oh,
know
there
how.
you go.
So
They know how.
They know.
They know how. But I
And-
think Pocola is going to do it because Hooker is on fire.
All right.
They what? Well, who's on fire? What?
We're going to have
Hooker team's
to
on fire.
age restrict this video. But,
What?
Y'all thinking dirty.
no.
You lost me with that one, E.
And that's a wrap for Keep It 100 Oklahoma High School
We
Sports.
still got to do
No.
the boys.
No, and, so we got starting off with Class 2A. We got Dale versus Hooker.
No, that's the boys. We're on the
Yeah.
boys. Oh, that is.
Yeah, we're moving on to the
Yeah,
boys.
they got the Dale. They got Hooker boys and Hooker girls.
Yep. And then we got I got Dale beating Hooker.
I got him too.
All right. And then we got Silo versus Pocola.
That's so funny how a lot of these teams, girls and boys, make it. That just trying to tell you how these classes, small classes, I mean, how dominant they can be if they have a couple good boys and girls that can play, I mean, they probably ain't got a starting five that's salty. They probably got two or three players that can go, and so it makes their program strong. So it's same
Right,
thing.
right.
You got Dale and Hooker and both boys and girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then we got so moving on. Quit looking at me like that, RT. Then you got
We having fun today.
yeah, we are. Then we got Morrison versus OK Union. I'm gonna take Morrison. And then we got Lada, whatever. Versus Cashin. I got Cashin in that.
Who
one.
you got?
I took Cashin.
Cashin.
And then so now that makes we got Dale versus Pocola in the quarterfinals.
I took
Or no,
is it-
semifinals.
is
That
it
was
Silo.
Yeah, I picked Dale and Pocola to go into the semifinals, so I'm gonna pick Dale.
I got Dale and knocking off Silo. Then I got Morrison knocking off Cashin, and I got Dale winning it all with the big 6'9" player they got there up there in Dale. So I got Dale's boys winning it all in the 2A boys state champion.
Yep, I got Dale winning it all as well. How about you, RT? You got taking it all.
What? I'm gonna go against what y'all are. No, I'm gonna go with Dale. Yeah, Dale.
All
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, Dale. I was gonna try to, do the March Madness, pick an upset, but nah. Why?
Well, folks, I'll tell you, man, with all this going on, like I said, with Mustang, I got Mustang over Choctaw in the 6A, and I got PC West boys over Jinx and 6A boys. Then, like I said, I got Midwest City over El Reno. Even though we was going to have Coach Douglas on, I still had the Midwest City Bomber girls knocking off El Reno. I had in the 5A boys, I had Southeast over Carl Albert. And in the 4A, I had Victory Christian over Kingfisher, which is tough. And I got, Coach Jeannie Holbrook winning her second state championship over Bethel Wildcats. And then in the 3A boys, 3A boys, I had Roland over Washington. And then the 2A, I had Howell over Pocola. And then once again, I had Dale over Morrison. I think high school state championship is going to be fun. It's usually playing up in Tulsa.
It's back in Norman.
It's back in Norman. I think it's a good atmosphere. It's good for these people on this side of the state. As you can see, don't have a bunch of. As you look through these brackets, especially 5A, 6A, you don't have a bunch of teams from the other side of the state coming. So I think it's good to have these teams right here in their backyard. Someone's going to be played at Noble. Someone's going to be played at Edmond, UConn. It's going to be played all over.
Yeah.
I think the Big House is a great place. If you don't get a chance, get down to go watch the smaller classes in the Big House. I think, like I said earlier, I think kids will shoot decent Friday night. I think you'll shoot better Saturday if you make it to that next round of finals, because you're going to have to get used to the arena. It's a totally different gym than a high school gym. It's wide open. So I think you're going to have some upsets. I think you're going to have some teams that's going to cut down the net and coaches cry and win their first one. I think I'm excited to see some of these teams play. I think tomorrow, after I get off work, me and my daughter and wife will be spending majority of our weekend watching. We have no basketball this weekend. One another thing, I like to thank my beautiful wife. Been together 17. I think we'll be married 17 years this coming Friday or Saturday, one of the days. Forgive me, baby. I knew it was 11 or the 12th spring break week, but we'll be celebrating another anniversary.
Congratulations.
We've had some good days and some bad days, but she sticks right by me, man. And she's a rock of this ship. I know there's days that we have in any relationship. If anybody said they have a perfect relationship, they're lying. They're not keeping it 100. But
nope.
I will say that she's been there for the good times, the bad times, and we're gonna celebrate these last few years with great times. So
there you go.
I like to thank her for everything that she does for me and my baby girl and all our kids and our granddaughter. So I'm lucky to have a woman like her, because they always say a man as good as his woman sits next to him. So I want to thank her for everything that she does. She yelled at me today because my blood sugar was high, so I'll probably ground her from sweets.
Keep up the good work, Jessica. We appreciate everything you do for keeping 100 Oklahoma High School sports.
Absolutely.
And keep him in line, keep him in check, keep his health good, because the other kids may be grown, but Z still need him for a few more years. So, but yeah, we appreciate you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Any closing words? Seems like we're not gonna get our interview.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to have Coach Jennifer Douglas on. But like I said earlier, hopefully we can get her on after the tournament, and hopefully she'll be in good spirits. So having that she won the state championship, so we're hoping. But anyways, we just want to thank everybody that has been tuning in for the past. We're going on. I think it'll be 2 years in August. So 2 years this year.
Y'all been doing big things.
Yeah, we'll be ready to crank up. We'll be ready to crank up football, and that's when everybody likes to tune in.
Oh yeah, and football season is going to be exciting. I mean, I know some guys that I want to bring on to the show that I'll be excited to have on. But other than that, we just appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and push out our stuff on Twitter. When we tweet it out, it'd be much appreciated. Just want to thank everybody that applied for the scholarship once again. Yes. We'll be announcing that within the next couple weeks. Announcing the winner of that, and then hopefully around that time it'll be about we'll be getting into track and maybe
football.
Spring football, a little bit of baseball. Talk about a little bit of baseball, and then soft pitch softball. Or slow pitch softball.
Soft pitch
softball.
That's that new
I knew that didn't sound right. Slow pitch softball, which is honestly, it's a bit more. I think it's a bit more exciting than a regular softball, fast pitch softball, because you're just lobbing it up and then you just see her girls hitting dingers for days.
Did you cover that part in your story?
I did not, because we do not have. It is not slow pitch season.
Okay, gotcha. Okay,
so we was covering fast pitch, and Rose State. I mean, I know I'm getting off topic here, but Rose State's got a pretty good softball team over there.
Baseball team's pretty good.
Yeah,
too,
baseball team's not bad either. So I mean,
I know you got a couple guys that play here local.
Hey,
you got
Rose
Cooper
State,
Falk, and you got Carson that was at OU, came back to Rose State to kind of get his career going back again. A lot of guys that play D1 ball trying to make it back to the D1 level. So Rose State has got a little salty team. Like I said, they got a lot of guys that played at the higher level that's come back. With this transfer portal and all this, and the extra year of COVID, it's kind of hurt some of these guys. There's some of these guys that are freshmen that got some game, but you got that 6-year senior. You had to battle with a guy that's about 23, 24 years old, and here you're an 18, 19-year-old kid. Your strength is not the same as that guy, but hopefully all those guys can find the next level and making it back to D1. I know Carson was a great pitcher, played for me when he was younger. Cooper Falk's a great hitter. So hopefully both of those guys can find a D1, D2 school. They can finish their career and get their education.
Man, Tony done coached everybody.
I coached a lot.
Man, he coached me.
It's funny, we talk about baseball. We talk about baseball. I think it's not better than any to have one of the greatest players that played here at Midwest City High School, Matt Kemp, that played for the Dodgers.
Yep.
Has played for the Rockies and played for a few different teams. He's back here living in Dallas. I got a chance to coach him when he first started off as a 19-year-old kid on the Midwest City Sooner team that I coached, and we were pretty loaded with some great athletes. And some of these guys moved on and either played college ball or whatever they did. But Matt had a chance to go play at the highest level. We can sit there and laugh and giggle. I got a chance to go watch him play when he was with the Dodgers, and he played up in Chicago. Me and my wife got a chance to go watch him play at Wrigley, man. First time I've ever been in Wrigley on a Thursday night, man, eating a hot dog and, sitting there on the strip, man, and just hanging out in the Wrigley bar is pretty cool. And Matt will tell you, when I get him on the show, he'll tell you, man, this place is packed. I mean, you're at a Dodgers-Cubs game, man, and shout out to my job. Matt gave me some tickets, and then my job gave me some tickets. So we're sitting there. So Jessica was with her bank at the time, and she was doing a training course up there. So they're like, hey, so she had met some people in the meeting or whatever they was doing. I sat in the room all day until we went to the game, and so I had the tickets for Matt. Had got me right behind the bench, and he came up the bat. And I said he was 0 for 3, but he had 2 long fly balls. Last time he comes up, and I said, "Get you one, Matt. Get you one." I said, "Get you one, Matt. Get you one."
Yeah.
And so after the game, we meet him after the game. We go, talk to him because, we're in Chicago, so he couldn't stay long. So we wrapped it up with him. He goes, man, out of all the people, I'm sitting there, and I hear this voice, "Get you one, Matt, get you one." And I said, that's Coach Tony. And so, and that's what it's all about, though, man. I've touched a lot of kids in a lot of different ways, I'm really proud of, some of the kids like, Rondell Walker is part of my, he's over at Oklahoma State, playing, college basketball. He was a great football player, took the turn and went to go play college basketball. So, I get to see some of these young kids that I've coached and watched them kind of grow up and become young men. So, coaches, that if you are a coach, man, do it for the right reason, man. I mean, I never made a dime coaching any kid, man, and I had some good teams around. We sit back, and my wife's a big Deion Sanders fan, and I mean, me and RT both got a chance to coach against Prime, and Prime's he's a unique guy, if you got to meet him, man, you think he's cocky and arrogant, but nah, man, he's just a laid back guy, just like we are. So, I just think that's one reason I got this show going, keep it 100, man, just to get back to kids, because be fortunate. Some kids don't have what we have, man. So bless what you have, and thank God for what you have. So that's all I got.
Absolutely. But yeah, with all that being said, thank you once again for tuning in, and we'll see you back in a couple weeks. So appreciate you
next week.
Next week.
Oh yeah, we got to find out winner. Then we'll post it and put it out. Then we'll figure out who the winner is. Because what we're gonna do, real quick before we go, what we're gonna do, whoever wins, what school they go to, we're gonna try to meet them at their school. If it's in the library, wherever they want to meet at, and
right.
Present the check to them, and we'll go live and do our thing. So whoever wins, we'll let them know so we can get that all set up. Like I said, everybody that did it, we thank you.
Yes.
Nobody's a loser. I mean, granted, if you don't win, you feel like you lost, but no one's a loser. And this is the first time we've done it. It won't be the last time we do it. If this gets really good, we might do 500, then 500, one spring, one fall, something like that.
Split it up.
I wish I could give everybody $1,000, but I can't. But, I just think it's very important for the person that does get it. And like I said, it's going to come down to, with all, everybody decide. And we'll do it right, like I said. We'll have our winner pick probably by next Monday and Tuesday, and we'll kind of go from there, and we'll let that person know. So thank you for what?
For another great episode of Keeping It 100, Oklahoma
High School Sports.
Go Bombers.